Previously, we had a Neville and Carragher sort of gag going on. I'm not sure really where to go with this. Vish is probably a bit too handsome to reference him as a footballer.
Yeah.
So we'll just say it was. Well, I like that. That's the sort of yeah. You know, he is. He knows his stuff. Hi guys, Ben Madden and Vishal Kerr from Finding Country here with another property tour. Very exciting property tour today. We're doing something, two things really. Firstly, we're trying this method again, this format of video, where we show you a beautiful property tour and we provide some sort of commentary over the tour. We recently released a video in this way and it was really well received. I think because it allows the audience to see a bit more of the property and a little less of us, which I can sort of understand as being a positive. The other very exciting thing we're doing today is we're actually showing you two properties side by side. We're going to allow you to sort of view directly in comparison. We've got two new build show home apartments that we filmed recently, and they're very similar in size but they're very different in finish, which was quite interesting to look at them. And rather than do one tour followed by the second tour, we're doing the tours at the same time, looking at the same rooms in the same way, and giving you a real opportunity to sink your teeth into what new build apartments, particularly in this Berkeley Group development, look like. So today we were at, and we're reviewing today, Chelsea Creek, which is in the southwest area of London. It's in Fulham. It's moments from the River Thames. It's very close to King's Road, which is fantastic for shopping and dining out and a bit of hospitality, and there's fantastic transport links close by. I'm with Vish today and he's our property expert for the Fulham area, so he's going to give us a real run through of why this development is so fantastic. So I'm going to hand over to him.
Hi guys, Vish from Finding Country. As Ben mentioned, slightly different style today. You're going to get a little bit less jazz hands, a little bit more quality content from me about what this development really has to offer. Jazz hands will be back, but we'll put them aside for just for the moment. So we're at Chelsea Creek. Chelsea Creek is actually part of a larger regeneration project called the South Fulham Regeneration Project, and that is inclusive of Chelsea Creek, of Fulham Reach, and of Kings Road Park. Kings Road Park.
KPR, Kings Park Road.
I always get those the words mixed up, but most importantly, it's part of a massive regeneration project in Fulham, all of course done by the Berkeley Group, and they're all sort of interconnected as well. And as you'll see from the tour, amazing apartments on offer. Now, this one particularly, this development in particular, that we're showing you, there are 750 private residential units available. Not available as of now because a lot has been sold. We are in the final phase 7, which will be completing sort of between 2022 and 2024, obviously dependent on what apartment you've gone for. It's a selection of 1 to 3 bedroom apartments, from a 1 bedroom sort of smaller apartment around 650 square feet all the way up to a 3 bedroom penthouse, and prices vary from 750,000 all the way to 4.9 million pounds. Amazing finish, very good designers on the show homes, as you'll see. So without further ado,
let's take a look.
Let's crack on.
Let's hit that play button.
So we've got 2 apartments to show you. We're going to be sort of interchanging between the 2. So we begin here in the lounge. Oof. Beautiful, right? You've got herringbone flooring. Our Tellier designers on this particular unit, which are very well renowned. This particular apartment has also got the balcony area, and yeah, it's just been dressed extremely well. I wish my home looked this pristine.
The show home. I mean, look at this. Look at the lighting.
It's like a ceiling I've never seen.
Yeah,
before.
it's just stunning. It's you're right. It is a show home, and it is, in essence, this is going to be the best of the best in terms of how you can present this property.
Absolutely. Looks like we've just switched over to the other apartment, which is just as nice, Slightly different look, so they've gone for more of a industrial look with this one. Still super modern, still with a few quirky traditional features here and there, but they didn't want to make each show home exactly the same, clearly.
No, I mean, they're very different, both very, very attractive. So far, yeah, I mean, everything obviously is in vogue and it's going to be on trend.
Yeah.
But they have nailed it.
Very, very nice. Again, both of these apartments are roughly about 650 square feet, so
Okay.
they're not small one-bedroom apartments at all. And you know, they offer so much in terms of, there's a lot of things that within the apartment is bespoke. Obviously, you can opt to purchase a furniture package like this, so you could pretty much walk in and put a few clothes in the wardrobes and you're set. So yeah, very nice.
So we were just in the second apartment.
We
and
are,
that
we
kitchen
were.
was quite an industrial look. But this is a different feel, this kitchen altogether.
Yeah, this one's slightly more traditional. You've got the panelling on the fitted help me out here.
Units?
Fitted units. There we go. You've got, as I mentioned before, there the herringbone flooring as well. Underfloor heating, comfort cooling. Bathrooms, as you'll see now,
Oof, look
they're
at that.
fully marbled as well with brass finishes. So yeah, really, really nice.
Opulent.
Opulent.
Beautiful. And now we're back in the other apartment. And
We
this
are.
Is altogether very different finish.
Yes, this is a different colour palette then. So this one is the Knightsbridge colour palette, whereas the previous one we were at was the Kensington colour palette.
Okay.
So you'll find that they offer quite a varied selection of palettes to suit your taste. Into the bedrooms now, fitted wardrobes, and obviously a very sizable bedroom, enough for a double bed, fitted wardrobes and units all around. So yeah, very.
Yeah, I mean,
very
it's
nice apartments.
it's really. I mean, what's clever, I find more and more about new build show homes is that they're able to present the lifestyle. Perfect example. Here's what it would look like for your clothes to be in these fitted wardrobes, for you to be using this property, and so I think it's just so clever that the way these properties are presented to maybe how they might have been 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You're now purchasing a lifestyle. It's a decision around lifestyle as opposed to a decision around, you know, walls, windows, and where I'm going to put my furniture.
Absolutely. You say lifestyle, then it's not only about the apartment that you'd potentially be living in, but the location. I mean, you're a stone's throw away from the River Thames. You're very close to Imperial Wharf Station, which is connections, you know, sort of straight into town if need be. You're very, very well located. Kings Road, shopping, cafes, restaurants. I've been to a few good bars on Kings Road as well.
I'm sure you have, Fish.
So yeah, location's very good, and you're right. Lifestyle around this development, particularly, will be lovely.
It will be, yeah. I mean, so what we're looking at here is a bit of a mock-up of what some terrace space might look like.
Correct.
And so it's important to point out that that's a graphic as opposed to an actual view.
They've got some visuals. They wanted to give you a real feel of what the outlook would be if you were sitting on the balcony having your coffee or your barbecue, whatever it may be. So they've done a great job by giving you that sort of feel.
They have, yeah, absolutely. So just to catch up or confirm pricing in the different properties.
So pricing, we're starting from the one beds at around the £750,000 mark, all the way up to a 3-bed penthouse or non-penthouse, whatever it may be, up to the £4.9 million mark. So it really depends on what you're after. What I really like about this development, historically, developments like this attract a lot of investors, a lot of international buyers, and you tend to find that a lot of the units are purchased and are vacant. If I'm open.
Might sit empty, yeah.
Exactly. Well, speaking with Berkeley on site when we popped over, that was the case, sort of at the beginning of the development, shall we say. However, what they found is that there are a lot more owner occupiers now purchasing, a lot more people from the local area purchasing, perhaps downsizers from larger houses, because this type of living is so easy. You've got a lift up to your apartment, you've got underground parking, you've got facilities such as an on-site spa and gym area, etc. I just think it's becoming more and more attractive to an actual homeowner rather than somebody who's going to visit a couple of months out of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's indicative of the market, isn't it? That people are changing how they live their life. So somebody might own a large home in the Fulham area. who doesn't actually find themselves using that home full time anymore because they can be away from their home, because they can work remotely. They need maybe a bolt hole, they need a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom apartment to be based where they're originally from, but also by liquidising, by selling their large home, they can also buy a second property in the country somewhere. And we've seen that's become very popular in the last 2 years post-COVID, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
So fantastic tour, really interesting. I think from our perspective, and hopefully for you guys, to see 2 properties side by side, to see different finishes, and it gives you such a good insight into the development. Normally you'd only be seeing one show home, although this is becoming more and more common that you can view more than one. And interestingly, we've been invited back to look at the 3-bed apartment.
That one is beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
So these 2 look fantastic, but the opportunity to present a 3-bedroom, which is significantly larger in size, it just creates so many cracking opportunities for the stylists and the designers to sink their teeth into. So we're really excited in the coming weeks. We're going to be going back, we're going to be filming a tour there, and that's going to be very, very special indeed. In the meantime though, thanks for tuning in. Previously we had a Neville and Carragher sort of gag going on. I'm not sure really where to go with this. This is probably a bit too handsome to reference him as a footballer. Yeah. So we'll just say it was. Well, I like that. That's the sort of yeah. He is. He knows his stuff. Thanks, Vish.
No problem at all.
Cool
Look
video.
forward to seeing you at the 3-bed, which again will be. I think will be a physical tour because it's such a special unit. But yeah, that's all from me.
All right. Cheers, guys.
Thank you.
See you soon.